In a world full of changes and chaos, it's easy to feel lost, caught up in the whirlwind of emotions and fleeting desires. Sometimes we might feel like just another face in the crowd. But deep inside, we all want to be cherished and appreciated for who we really are, not just for our looks or what's on the surface. If you're looking for ways to make this happen, you're in the right place. Today, let's discuss together 10 life-changing lessons from Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that has shaped the way we think and act. Stoicism teaches us how to approach our relationships with patience, calmness, and self-discipline. It gives us powerful insights into forming genuine, strong bonds with others. By combining the core values of respect and self-esteem, you can become a more confident and valued individual, someone who is respected and admired in every interaction. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button to support our content, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on these valuable insights. Now, let's light up the way to a life of deep meaning and lasting happiness. Let's get started. Number 1. Know your true value. How does Stoicism help us understand our worth in relationships? Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control, and luckily, our self-worth is completely in our hands. It's not measured by likes on social media or whether someone takes an interest in us. It's about how we view and value ourselves. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a rare gemstone. Not everyone understands the value of a rare gem. Some might walk by without a second glance. However, this doesn't make the gem any less valuable. It remains unique and precious, just like you. Your worth doesn't decrease just because someone doesn't see it. We've all faced rejection and felt less than enough, particularly in a world where it seems like everyone else is perfect. But here's the scoop. From a Stoic viewpoint, your value doesn't hinge on others' approval. It's tied to how you behave, your morals, and your actions. Are you kind, honest? Do you live according to your beliefs? That's where your real value lies. Stoics encourage self-reflection, so take a moment to think about your traits, not just the surface ones, but the deeper qualities. What makes you unique? Are you empathetic, determined, a dependable friend? These are the building blocks of your value. And here's the thing, when you really understand and value these traits, it changes how you interact in relationships. You won't tolerate poor treatment, not out of pride, but because you respect yourself. Here's a simple Stoic exercise the next time you feel undervalued, rather than doubting yourself. Ask, what virtues and values do I bring to this situation? Remind yourself of these qualities. It's not about boasting, it's about reassuring yourself of your value, independent of outside approval. As Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic emperor, said, "You have control over your mind, not external events." Realize this, and you will find strength. In relationships, it's about discovering strength in your own value, your self-worth, regardless of whether others see it or not. Remember, recognizing your worth isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing journey, a practice that develops over time. It involves waking up each day and reminding yourself of your value. Not because of what others think, but because of the inherent qualities that define you. Number 2. Mastering nonverbal communication. Stoicism isn't about being uptight or dull. It teaches us self-control and resilience, focusing on what truly matters without being too quick to give it away. In a world of instant gratification and endless scrolling, Stoicism offers a refreshing pause. Consider this, in relationships or when meeting someone new, there's often a rush to share everything: your time, space, and deepest thoughts. But Stoics recommend a more measured approach. Why? Because when something is always available, it loses its allure. It's human nature. If you're constantly accessible and agreeable, where's the intrigue, the mystery, the anticipation? Now let's discuss how to set boundaries with elegance, the Stoic way. It starts with how you present yourself. Dressing well, but simply, isn't just about appearance. It sends a message of self-respect. You're not hiding yourself, but you're also not laying everything out all at once. It's about balance, suggesting there's more to me than meets the eye. Managing your time and attention is another key aspect. In our always-on world, choosing carefully who gets your time is a powerful statement. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about saying, "My time is valuable. and I manage it with care. When you're with someone, give them your full attention. But when you're not, it's perfectly fine to focus on your own life, your passions, and personal growth. Stoicism also teaches us about emotional control. It doesn't mean being unfeeling or aloof. Rather, it's about keeping a balanced view. This involves not letting the small stuff throw you off your game. It's about maintaining your inner calm and not handing out your emotional energy to just anyone. It's something people should earn, just like your time and attention. I'm not suggesting that you become unemotional or distant like a statue. We're all human, and deep connections are crucial for a rewarding life. But there's real value in taking things slowly, in building relationships that aren't just about instant satisfaction, but are deep and lasting, offering more than just quick fixes. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about playing games or manipulating scenarios. It's about self-respect and staying true to your values. It's about showing, not just telling, that you value yourself and deserve respect. Number 3. Carry yourself with pride. Before you picture a Stoic as a grim, serious figure from ancient history, let me clarify something. Stoicism isn't about hiding your emotions or being indifferent. It's about deciding what's worth your energy and what isn't. And one thing that definitely merits your attention is how you present yourself. So let's dive into what it means to carry yourself with pride in relationships. Ever caught yourself bending over backward to impress someone, only to realize you've strayed from your true self? You might tweak how you dress or alter your speech, all for a nod of approval. But here's the truth. Your self-esteem shouldn't depend on your style or the hip places you visit. It's about your actions, your decisions, how you present yourself. Imagine a scenario. Two colleagues are tasked with leading a meeting. One tries to dominate the room, constantly interrupting and pushing bold, flashy ideas without much substance. The other speaks less, but with clarity and sincerity, offering well-thought-out ideas and respecting others' input. Who leaves a more memorable and respectful impression? It's usually the person who remains authentic and composed. This illustrates the importance of presenting yourself with dignity, a principle highly valued in Stoicism, which promotes self-control and virtue. In today's dating scene, the lesson remains the same. Just be yourself. Love books, show it, passionate about a hobby. Let it be known, it's not about creating a facade. It's about being comfortable and confident in who you are, recognizing your own worth just as you are. Another key point is how you treat yourself. The way you regard yourself sets a precedent for how others will treat you. Constant self-criticism implies it's okay for others to criticize you too. However, when you hold yourself in high regard, cherishing your time, energy, and emotions, you send a strong message: I deserve respect, and I expect to be treated accordingly. Reflect on the words of Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In relationships, it's not solely about your appearance or what you say. It's about your reactions, how you handle various situations. Are you reacting out of desperation or with dignity? Do you compromise your principles to fit in, or do you stay true to yourself, even if it means standing alone? Perfection isn't the goal here. We all have our imperfections and awkward moments. What counts is how you manage these times. Do you fall apart under pressure, or do you stand strong, learn, and continue moving forward? Let's consider how we can start to demonstrate more dignity in our daily lives. This might mean setting clear boundaries or turning down things that don't align with our values. Perhaps it involves treating ourselves with more compassion and respect. By viewing yourself as someone deserving of respect, you encourage others to see you in the same light. Number 4. The power of saying no. In Stoicism, adhering to your principles and having the courage to be true to yourself are paramount. Especially when it involves saying no. In relationships, it's about being clear on your values and consistently upholding them, even if it might stir some discomfort. Imagine you're in a situation where your partner suggests something that doesn't align with your comfort zone. Maybe it's moving faster than you'd like, or something that conflicts with your moral compass. The easy route might be to agree, but that's when your Stoic teachings really need to apply. Saying no in such instances is an affirmation of your own value and boundaries. This is not a simple task. It can be particularly challenging when you have strong feelings for someone. You might worry, what if my refusal drives them away? But this is the moment to harness your stoic bravery. Stoicism isn't only about managing external pressures. It's also about confronting our internal conflicts. Saying no is an act of self-respect. It demonstrates that you value yourself enough not to compromise on what matters most to you. Sure, there's a risk involved. The relationship might suffer. However, consider this: if standing firm on your values results in someone drifting away, perhaps they weren't the best fit for you after all. Taking this approach can dramatically shift the dynamics within a relationship. When your partner recognizes that you are confident enough to say no, and that you do not bend your principles to please others, it fosters respect. They understand that your presence and agreement are genuine, not merely acts of compliance. This authenticity forms a strong foundation for any relationship, built on mutual respect rather than one-sided concessions. Remember, saying no isn't about being stubborn or difficult. It's about being clear on your principles and communicating them effectively. Here is a practical approach. When faced with a situation that tests your boundaries, pause and reflect on your core values. Ask yourself, is this something I am comfortable with? Does it align with my principles? If the answer is no, then communicate your stance calmly and clearly. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This principle is immensely valuable in relationships. By consistently standing by what you believe is right, you cultivate a sense of integrity that is attractive and admirable. It shows that you are a person of character, someone who can be trusted to stand firm even when it is difficult. Number 5. Practicing patience. Patience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, especially in relationships. In our fast-paced world, we often rush into things, seeking immediate gratification and quick results. However, Stoicism teaches us the value of patience, of allowing things to develop naturally over time. In relationships, this means not rushing to conclusions or forcing progress. It's about giving your partner the space to grow and evolve, just as you need that space yourself. Patience helps us navigate the inevitable ups and downs, the misunderstandings, and the moments of tension. It allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Consider a simple Stoic exercise. When you feel impatience rising, take a deep breath and remind yourself that some things take time. Reflect on the long-term view. What really matters? Often, the rush is about addressing our own anxieties rather than a genuine need for speed. By cultivating patience, you can foster a more peaceful and stable relationship dynamic. Number 6. Embracing impermanence. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the concept of impermanence, the understanding that everything in life is transient. This awareness can profoundly affect how we view and handle relationships. When we accept that nothing lasts forever, we can appreciate the present moment more deeply and let go of the fear of loss. In relationships, embracing impermanence means valuing the time you have with someone without becoming overly attached to the outcome. It allows you to experience love and connection without the constant fear of it ending. This perspective can help you navigate breakups and changes with greater resilience and grace. Reflecting on the words of Seneca, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. When a relationship ends, it's not the end of your happiness or value. It's an opportunity for new growth and experiences. By embracing impermanence, you can approach relationships with a sense of openness and acceptance, ready to cherish the good times and learn from the difficult ones. Number 7. Developing emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is a key aspect of Stoicism. It's the ability to maintain a balanced and calm mind, even in the face of challenges. This resilience is incredibly valuable in relationships where emotions can often run high. Developing emotional resilience means not being easily swayed by external circumstances. It's about staying grounded and composed even when things don't go as planned. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather understanding and managing them. Stoics practice this through regular self-reflection and mindfulness. They take time to examine their thoughts and feelings to understand the root causes of their emotional responses. By doing this, they build a solid inner foundation that is not easily shaken. In your relationships, emotional resilience allows you to handle conflicts and disagreements more effectively. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, you can approach issues with a calm and rational mind. This helps in finding constructive solutions and maintaining harmony. Number 8. The art of listening. One of the most overlooked yet crucial aspects of any relationship is the art of listening. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of understanding others, which starts with truly listening to them. This means not just hearing their words, but also paying attention to their emotions and underlying messages. Good listening skills can transform your interactions. It shows that you value the other person's perspective and are willing to understand their point of view. This creates a strong foundation of trust and respect. Practice active listening by giving your full attention during conversations, avoiding interruptions, and reflecting on what the other person is saying before responding. This not only improves communication, but also deepens the emotional connection between you and your partner. Number 9. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice in Stoicism. By focusing on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention from what we lack to what we have. This positive mindset can greatly enhance our relationships. In relationships, practicing gratitude means appreciating your partner for who they are and what they bring into your life. It's about recognizing and valuing the small acts of kindness and the moments of joy. This attitude fosters a positive and supportive environment, strengthening the bond between you. To cultivate gratitude, take a few moments each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your relationship. Express your appreciation to your partner regularly, and make a habit of acknowledging the good things they do. This simple practice can make a significant difference in how you perceive and experience your relationship. Number 10. Living with purpose. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to live with purpose. This means having a clear understanding of your values and goals and aligning your actions with them. In relationships, living with purpose means being intentional about how you build and maintain your connections. It's about knowing what you want from a relationship and communicating that clearly. It's also about ensuring that your actions reflect your values, whether it's honesty, kindness, or respect. When you live with purpose, you create relationships that are meaningful and fulfilling. Reflect on what you truly want from your relationships. Are you seeking companionship, support, love, or personal growth? Whatever it is, be clear about it and strive to align your actions with these goals. By doing so, you create a relationship dynamic that is authentic and deeply satisfying. In conclusion, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom for navigating relationships with grace and integrity. By knowing your true value, mastering nonverbal communication, carrying yourself with pride, saying no when necessary, practicing patience, embracing impermanence, developing emotional resilience, mastering the art of listening, practicing gratitude, and living with purpose, you can build relationships that are not only fulfilling, but also grounded in mutual respect and admiration. Start applying these Stoic principles today and witness how they transform your interactions and connections. Thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below with your favorite takeaway. Stay tuned for more insights and tips, and remember to stay true to yourself and keep growing. See you in the next video.